understand this. The day you realize that nobody is coming to save you is the day that your life will change. The day that everything will change. As y'all see, I got some Vaseline on my lips and shit today because my shit was chapped as fuck yesterday. Right? So look, you have to realize that no one is coming to save you. Male, female, does not matter. Of course, you have your parents that will always love you to death, but they can only do so much. And honestly, depending on what type of parents you have, that will determine if they will hurt or help your growth. For me, example, my parents' dynamic are both. My relationship with my mom right now is not the best, but at one point it was. But the reason that it's not the best now is the reason also why I'm very successful. You gotta just deal with the cards that you're dealt with. You can't really sit in, you know what I'm saying? You can't worry about anybody else's deck, man. You can only worry about yours, right? So, my dad, he was in and out of my life. He's in the military, so I don't really see him that much, but we communicate on about a weekly to every 2 to 3 week basis, right? Short conversations. He's in a different state. But y'all gotta understand that, yeah, look at these geese real quick. I can't even show y'all, but they're walking on the ice because the pond is frozen. It's cold. It's not, I mean, it's warmer today, but it's kind of windy, so my eyes are watering. But yeah, y'all gotta realize that nobody's coming to save y'all, bro. Nobody's coming to save you. Nobody's coming to pick you up off the ground. You gotta pick yourself up off the ground, bro. You gotta pick yourself up off the ground, and you gotta be strong enough to get up and keep fighting. Because at the end of the day, it's just you. A lot of people my age, hey, shut that shit up. I'm trying to make a video. These bitch ass birds, bro. I can't. Out here making all this fucking noise. I want to throw a rock at their ass, bro. And it's crazy because I love animals, but it's like, nigga, you start making all this noise when I start recording. It's crazy. But yeah, it's like, what I realize about people my age though is they do understand that no one is coming to save them partially. They don't understand that shit fully. They don't fully grasp that concept yet. I understand that shit because when I went to jail, that shit taught me that it's a possibility that I will probably not come home. Not even from death, but shit from defending myself. You know, you could go in there for some small shit, say the wrong thing to somebody, you fucking end up stabbed up and dead same day. Or you end up doing the stabbing and now you facing life. So you gotta realize that your actions, all your actions have consequences. Right? So, yeah, I gotta realize that shit, bro. But like I said, a lot of people my age, they're running away from the truth. A lot. They don't know how to sit with the truth. They escape with drugs, alcohol, women, friends, because they can't be alone. And the reason they can't be alone is because they don't want to accept the fact that no one's really coming to save them. Even if they are around people every day and doing things every day, deep down in their heart, they know that some of them, most of them know that this person that I'm hanging with, if I ask them for $10,000, they're not going to give me that shit. Dead ass. They're not going to give you that shit. So that's something that you have to realize. Bro, why the fuck is my eye running? This shit is so annoying, bro. Not gonna lie. What the hell? But they know that shit deep down. Deep down, they know very well and they understand. You know, they can't sit alone and be like, damn, like, you know, they can't sit alone and be like, damn, it's just me, or sit and really be in their thoughts. Really face their demons, face their insecurities, face their challenges. You know, it's always, I gotta run to my man's crib, or I gotta go see this girl. And now, if you did the spiritual work and you sat with yourself and you understood that and you came to peace and terms with yourself, that no one is coming to save you, then that's fine. You can move how you want to move. You can move how you want to move regardless. But I'm trying to give y'all advice. But if you came to peace with that, that's fine. You can move how you want to move, right? But understand this, though. No one is coming to save you, bro. Right? So, a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't. Bro, why the fuck is... Bruh. I'm trying to make a video for y'all, bro. I can't even make a proper video. The birds chirping. Niggas in cars pulling up. Kids at the playground, bro. You see what I'm talking about, bro? But anyway, I keep losing my train of thought. I'm trying to make this shit, and it's already 7 minutes, which is crazy. But like I was saying, though, like, if you do understand that shit, bro, and you're doing it because you feel like it, that's fine. Because me, I understand that very clearly. So when I like hang out with people, or I go over certain people's houses, like, I go over there because they want me there. I'm not begging to be over there. I'm not asking to come over. Like, if you express the fact that you want me over there and it's a cool vibe, I'll come over there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I move with shit. Like, right now, I ain't gonna lie, I've been chilling with my ex for a cool little minute, bro. But I'm not doing it from a place of void. I'm not doing it from a place of lack. You get what I'm saying? I'm not doing it from a place of validation seeking. I'm doing it because I personally feel like it and it's chill. You know what I'm saying? I could be home chilling, but when I go home, all I do is I go home and I go straight to sleep. So if Shawty say, I want you to come over tonight, I'm like, shit, I might as well come over and enjoy some company. You know what I'm saying? But some people have this fear in their heart where they need to feel needed, where they need that. They have this fear of, like, missing out. Like, it's a deep fear of, like, I gotta be around somebody. I can't miss out, because they're running away from the truth that no one is going to save them. You know what I'm saying? No one is coming to save you, bro. You start some shit in the street, niggas is gonna walk past you like nothing. You pick the wrong friends, bruh. You know what's crazy? I got a lot of niggas in my circle and shit, but I'm starting to deduct. I'm starting to deduct. But I'm not doing it in a harsh way or a way where it causes turmoil. I'm just moving different, bro. Respectfully. Because I feel like this, personally. Out of all the niggas in my circle, it's only one nigga that I can bet money on that would take a bullet for me, bro. And that's my brother. And roles reversed, I would take a bullet for half of them niggas in that circle. You get me? That's why I gotta distance myself. You feel me? Like, I can't, nah. I had a dream a couple years ago when I was in a situation like that. me and bros at the gas station, one of my other bros at the gas station, and niggas was shooting, and I wasn't scared of shit. Like, I actually took a bullet for that nigga, bruh. You know what I'm saying? But I know in real life that nigga would not take a bullet for me, gang. I'm gonna keep it real with you. So you gotta, that's why I say people have the fear of missing out, and they run away from the fact of knowing that nobody's coming to save you. That point that I just made is exactly the point of the whole video that I was trying to get to. That's crazy how I kind of did that shit, but that's literally the point. Like, people know deep down that if it came down to it, would this nigga hold you down? If it came down to it, would he take a bullet for you? If it came down to it, would this nigga snitch on you? If it came down to it. I had a nigga snitch on me and he wasn't even a part of the crime. What type of gay ass shit is that, Slim? That's crazy. But that's just how the world moves, bro. That taught me to be quieter about my moves and shit. Not be giving out too many details, right? But that's what I'm saying. Like, people know deep down, like, damn, like, you know this nigga not coming to save you, bro. You know this shit. You know that this nigga will not take a bullet for you. But you still steady want to kick it with bro. Steady want to hang out with bro. Steady want to spend money with bro. Like, that shit is hella weird, bro. And it's sad because you know the truth, but you're not trying to accept the truth. You get me? I really hope y'all understood what I was saying, bro. But like I said, the biggest point was that, though. Like, you gotta understand, I'm gonna say it again. No one is coming to save you, bro. If it came down to it, ask yourself this. Will they take a bullet for me? If I asked them for $10,000 and they had it, would they give it to me? Right? Now, women and spouses are different, because the man is naturally supposed to provide. So I'm not expecting a woman to take a bullet for me or brawl with me. But if she do, and she coming like that, oh yeah, shawty, you definitely on my team. Definitely, for sure. You know what I'm saying? Stay away from females that want to start shit that they cannot finish. That is lame as hell, bro. Dead ass. A lot of females cannot finish it. They want to start shit when they around niggas. When they by themselves, they want to walk around with headphones on, not talk to anybody. But when they around niggas, or they feel protected and shit, they be starting all this bullshit. And guess what? They not gonna finish it. The niggas gonna finish it. You get me? So that's the video for today, man. I hope y'all enjoyed that shit. I'ma see y'all boys tomorrow. But I've been making hella videos though. I think I got like 10 videos scheduled to drop for like the next 10 days. I got vids. So y'all probably gonna see this shit probably February, bro. But whole time I made this shit like January. What's today? I think today is like January 19th or some shit. See this weird shit I'm talking about, bro? I don't know. I just feel like I be being watched or just played with sometimes. That's just me though. Like, I don't think y'all ready for that shit, but it's called like monitoring spirits and shit, gang stalkers and all that shit, bro. Like, that shit really be happening, bro. Like, before, nobody was outside when I first got here. I decided to come out and make a video. Now the whole fucking world wants to be outside, bro. Like, that shit's crazy. But, yeah. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. Make sure y'all subscribe and make sure y'all like. And I'm doing a giveaway for my 30th subscriber.